Such an impressive stadium, the Metropolitano. The visitors are on 43. Also in the dugout tonight, Antoine Griezmann. Just an underwhelming league campaign that Atlético Sociedad. A late change in the team. Sanchez Martinez, Cuadra Fernandez, but in La Liga. For Llorente, it is at clubs. And in the absence, Terry, of Griezmann.
Up 3 points today, and it's going to be a tough task.
And his opponent on the side.
I am with you guys now. I think Terry has hit the nail on the head.
Can happen, and they'll be hoping again to rebuild on the
Bring inside. Have an early lead. Brilliantly teed up by Barrios. But the centre forward still had plenty to do. And didn't he do it well?
And he's in an onside position. Times he's run superbly well. He's got to have a touch there, surely. He's got to control that. You can see various players. That time it's Soloth who's responsible for teeing it up, getting it out wide to Lino, who was in an offside position.
Inside the Metropolitano are enjoying themselves so far tonight. Blistering start.
Do me a favour. He shouldn't have shot on the first one. He probably shouldn't be shooting on this one. But we know his right foot, left foot is a real hammer in both boots. And this time, you could argue that Real Sociedad, Elizondo allows him a little bit too much time. He doesn't want Soloth to run past him. He believes if he tries to run past me, we didn't even have time after the second goal to wonder if Alexander Soloth was going to get a hat-trick. I've got it down as something like 7, 10, 11. 3 goals in just over 4 minutes. Astonishing. I mean, we can look at we can analyse the goals. First one was a one-touch finish. The second one, he gets it out of his feet, drills it towards the far post. He is slightly fortunate on this one. He's fortunate the Real Sociedad defence is so dozy, so asleep.
And this is not the kind of performance even if they won every game, including tonight, they'd get to 55.
Set up for the Paul to leave it, just to let it go through his legs. It was a player just outside the club had hoped for.
Yep. Vigalan, he delivers early towards the penalty spot. Ian Becker and Oscarsson and Terry. I was looking at the board. That was a tame effort. The flag has gone up anyway.
I think
come at home. He was on
in the middle of the goal, 6 yards out. A lack of blue and white routine didn't pay off on that occasion.
Very convincing.
It is, yeah.
Here is Kubo to Oyarzabal, who is dispossessed for Javi Galan. La Real retreat.
Frequent basis now for La Real. A little bit of a response from...
That the hat-trick tonight from Sorloth is to Giuliano. And his passes.
Defensive midfield player, much coveted holding defensive midfield player. Serves them to keep attacking, to keep playing in the way of Alexander Sorloth. It's interesting for Max. It's not a good look from a coach, isn't it? The holding midfielder that we were talking about. Utterly ridiculous now, isn't it? His efficiency tonight, the expected goals for Alexander Sorloth will be 4. And it's 4. I can't think of another attempt he's had at goal. And they're just finding him, Javi Galan on this time. The cross is awkward for Sorloth to be able to control. He has to check his run. He has to make sure that first... They've been rewarded, but now...
Atleti are enjoying themselves, driving forward. Sucic,
and like I mentioned before, the fans up on their feet, jumping up and down.
There is time.
His only goal, La Liga.
To lift themselves at 4 goals down. Game of football so far for Real Sociedad. He has won a corner.
Aaron Baru was the right back here if you're in form, and I do think he tends to favour Antoine Griezmann.
What more could you possibly want with 4-0 up, boss? Are you not...
For too long, if the ball does find him, we're going to see these La Liga. It wasn't a clean strike.
Oh, that is vision. Doesn't quite come off. He was looking for Pablo Marin.
Yeah, Real Sociedad.
Vision's all-time list of most clean sheets. Oblak Nas, Francisco Buyo, and
a boost, give them some morale. It's a decent attempt at the far post. He's under severe pressure. It's a lovely run and comes from taking from doing so. I think he should have done. Play because he holds his run. I think he's in an onside position. I can't.
Real qualified for the Champions League here at the Metropolitano. One back off the bar. Well, it is a long way off this current team. Plain and simple.
It's a really difficult finish. Skips up high.
Rondo had to come in. Gerda's had a lucky.
It's almost like Simeone has gone more central, Molina's gone wide.
Rondo, the danger hasn't gone away though. De Paul fires one in, always rising. Molina. At the moment, Real Sociedad.
Good play from
Black to make
Atlético
his
Madrid.
first save.
And if a half to a full pace behind it, and it's the reason.
Find the top corner. Just out of reach, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
It would make sense, wouldn't it?
The number 12 of Samuel Lino.
3 in 11 minutes. It completely took the game off.
Lino. His face is so glum, of course. Across. Yeah.
In 10 minutes, 11 minutes. Then that.
And holding off Coque and giving it to Pablo Madrid.
Move him on.
This season will be deemed a disappointment.
Two central defenders become central attackers. But
May have done well.
Yes.
To Zubimendi, wide now.
there is Correa.
This year will be frustrating.
This evening. So much.
Real Madrid in the semi-final of the Copa del